Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball next on the show. Brett Anderson is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Mookie Betts stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Row, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Row, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
Cody Bellinger.
Next up for Los Angeles, Cody Bellinger. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bellinger, just 24 years of age. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is Yelich. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. Number 25 for him on the year. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Into the box, Justin Turner. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Braun has a read on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Seeger.
Here's Corey Seeger. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Now the pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Next for the Dodgers, Mitch Garver. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. First pitch coming. Here it is. Garver is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate. Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
The pause and the 0-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Hit softly down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. One and two. Here it is. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Walker Buehler, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Here's Eric Sogard. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. On the ground up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Avi Garcia.
So here is Avi Garcia. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 1 out, nobody on. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Batting third.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Christian Yelich. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 2 for 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So a 2-out single there and gets him a base runner, and that leads us to check out the team leaders in hitting here in the final month of the season. And you can see there that the Brewers are currently pacing the NL in that department. Here's Ryan Braun now, and there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, just keeping him close. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Yelich leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a throw over. Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back they gave up on the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
The 2-0. So a full count now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Payoff pitch on its way. And this one misses to Braun. It's ball 4.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Keston.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. One and one. Here it is.
Yep, that ball went out. Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
2 down, runners at first and second. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
The payoff pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 1 inning in the books here. LA's on top, 1-0. Digging in, Matt Beatty, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so.
Beatty.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Yanked fouled off to the right. The windup and the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll come into play at 317. 9 homers and 29 driven in. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
In now, Gavin Lux. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 21, Walker Buehler.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Walker Buehler, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. The set and the 1-0.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
1-1. Here it is.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Ready with the 1-2. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Popped him up. Seeger is there for it. And that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Brewers nothing. Here's Justin Smoke now. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
The first baseman, Justin Smoke.
First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So now to the plate, Omar Narvaez, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. 2 down.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. And a good take there will push it to 2-2 now on the Brewers shortstop.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 1-0. Striding into the box, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Now the pitch. To third. Sogard is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with 1 gone, we take a look at the current standings entering play, and it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year. Stepping in, Cody Bellinger, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Nope. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. is laid off and the count runs full.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
One out, nobody on. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. Looking up is Yelich. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. And a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Liner towards second. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Now Corey with a swing and a deep drive to right. Looking up is Yelich. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run homer for Corey Seeger, number 25 for him on the year, as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0. Stepping in now, Mitch Garver. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Mitch Garver is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning.
Matt Beatty.
Into the box, Matt Beatty. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here it comes. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Dodgers lead this one 4-0. Next for Milwaukee, Brett Anderson. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Late that time for a strike. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And with the year winding down, you can see he currently leads the NL in that department. Striding in once again, Eric Sogard. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball well outside. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Too high, and it's 3-0. One out, nobody on. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. So he's aboard following the 1-out walk. Their second of the ball game so far as we take a look there at the league leaderboard for team walks this year. And we see there that they're currently ranked 3rd best in that category in the NL. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And that'll bring up Avi Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Check out 1-1.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Three-two pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Once again, a 3-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
In is Christian Yelich. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
Fastball just missed above the zone. One and two for Christian Yelich.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Count still at 1-2. Two out with the man at first. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves one. They're down 4-0. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Chris Taylor.
Chris Taylor.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Sogard has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, number 48.
Stepping in, Gavin Lux. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The pitcher, number 21, Walker Buehler.
Next to hit will be the pitcher. Walker Buehler comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Garcia has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 4-0. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Ryan Braun, reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here's the pitch. And that's in there for strike one. And it's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Strike two called, and it's even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
To the plate now, Keston Hiura. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that pitch is out.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Beatty ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 12, Justin Smoke.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts.
Betts.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Just hung in there on that one. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Now the 1-0. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here it comes.
Ball.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Four runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, that's down. Nope, that's a ball.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
The count now at 2-1. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Ani bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be the end now for Brett Anderson. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Adrian Hauser takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 37, Adrian Hauser.
Corey Seeger will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set and the pitch. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. They've certainly gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so he said they have to change their mentality at the plate. They can't accept that they're running into good pitching and therefore don't stand a chance. He wants to see his guys simplify their approach and battle at the plate to at least put the ball in play.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
For the Brewers, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Here's the pitch. Omar Narvaez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Turner is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. So one gone in the Milwaukee fifth. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Garcia. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1's the count.
Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Now the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Brock Holt will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Brewers, number 32, Brock Holt.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Bellinger's got it.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
In now, Eric Sogard, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Brewers strand one. They trail here 4-0. Corbin Burns takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 39, Corbin Burns.
Ready once again, Mitch Garver. He'll start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6.
Mitch Garver.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2-1 the count. Two and two to the Dodgers catcher. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Matt Beatty, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. One out, nobody on. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
1 strike.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Three-two pitch. This is pulled into right. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
At the plate, Chris Taylor, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 1-2 as he chases the slider. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up to second for 1. On to Smoke in time for an inning-ending double play. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they're in front 4-0. So here's Avi Garcia, and at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. On the ground to the left side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Right fielder, Christian Yelich.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Fouled away.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. Misses, ball two.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Here's another 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a move over to first, and he's back standing. Two and two count. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
So digging in now, Ryan Braun. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that two ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a two-out rally started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Braun awaiting the 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Giving chase is Bellinger. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. None left for Milwaukee. They're down 4-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Gavin Lux.
Number 48.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the 0-1. This is pulled into right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
The pitcher, number 21, Walker Buehler.
Into the box now, Walker Buehler. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. With runners in scoring position this season, Betts has a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
Runner at second here with one man out. Two and one now to Mookie.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
So here's Cody Bellinger as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Now the 1-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0 is taken. Strike 1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
To 2-2 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on the show right after this. Digging in once again, Keston Hiura 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Just off the inside corner, taken for a ball. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now here it comes. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The next 3-2. Just short, hit hard, reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The first baseman, number 12, Justin Smoke.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-1. Counts 1-0.
Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Well, this has been a completely different
Now
performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Stepping in now, Omar Narvaez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time and the inning is over. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. 8th inning coming up. The Dodgers lead it 4-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Justin Turner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Corey Seeger will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. From the stretch, runners on the move for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He is in time. Narvaez throws him out.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Count 2-1.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
1 out, nobody on. 3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Swing, and he pops him up. Sogard in foul ground, and no one will track it down. The next 3-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Mitch Garver. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First offering on its way. Slider laid off for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. LA's on top 4-0. Joe Kelly is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
Joe Kelly.
Next to bat, Orlando Garcia. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 3-2 pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Tyrone Taylor will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
15, Tyrone Taylor.
Nope.
Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit out towards second. He's got it. One there. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Matty V, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now. Hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
At the plate now, Eric Sogard, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Two out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother. You just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
The center fielder, number 24, Avi.
Now batting, Avi Garcia. Man at first after the 2-out walk. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And he lays off there, 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder. Now the 2-0. And he fouls this one off. The 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Stepping into the box, Christian Yelich. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Josh Hader enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Matt Beatty. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Digging in now, Chris Taylor. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Lined hard to the left side, but foul. Ready with another 2-2. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, Gavin Lux, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 4-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Adam Kolarek will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Kike Hernandez is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting ninth now on the double switch. Standing in, Ryan Braun. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's down.
Now the 1-0. To the left side, but it's well foul. Kolarek is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. 2-2. Line towards center field. Bellinger is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping into the box, Keston Hiura. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. One out, nobody on. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Number 12.
In now, Justin Smoke, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's the pitch. Grounded to the right. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over. 4-0 the score this afternoon. The Los Angeles Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Walker Buehler earns a league-high 18th win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Brewers, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.